It begins to look as if people do not know when they are right or wrong, even after they have grown up.
I've noticed that too.
A puzzlement. When I was with my father a little while ago, I heard him talking to himself. He seemed uncertain about many things.
Grown-ups are not very certain. They only talk as if they're certain.
There are times I almost think they are not sure of what they absolutely know.
I believe they are confused about conclusions they concluded long ago.
If my father and your mother are not sure of what they absolutely know, can you tell me why they fight?
They fight to prove that what they do not know is so.
Oh, sometimes I think that people going mad.
Sometimes I think that people not so bad.
But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. And someday as a leader, I must go forth. Be father to my children and husband to each wife, etc., etc., and so forth. If my Lord in heaven put us all away, every day I try to live another day. If my Lord in heaven put us all away, every day I do my best for one more day. But
It is a puzzlement.
Who is it? Mrs. Anna, it is I, Lady Tian.
At this hour of the night, one moment, Lady Tian.
Mrs. Anna, will you go to King?
Now, has he asked for me?
No, but he would be glad to see you. He is a deeply wounded man. No one has ever spoken to him as you did today in schoolroom.
Lady Chang, no one has ever behaved to me the way His Majesty did today in the schoolroom.
And there is more distressing thing. Our agents in Singapore have found letters to British government who greet eyes on Siam. They describe King as barbarian and consider making Siam protectorate.
That is outrageous. He's many things I do not like, but he is not a barbarian.
So will you help him?
You mean advise him?
It must not sound like advice. King cannot take advice. If you go to him, he will not bring up subject. You must bring it up.
Lady Chang, I cannot go to him. It is against all my principles. Certainly not without him having asked for me.
He wished to be new blood king with Western ideas. But it is hard for him, Mrs. Anna. And there is something else. Princess stopped him. I do not tell King. I do not wish to hurt him. This I will deal with in my own way. But for those other things, he needs help, Mrs. Anna.
He has you.
I am not equal to his special needs. He could be a great man, but he needs special help. He needs you.
Lady Chang, do not think I'm being stubborn, but I simply cannot go to him. I will not.
What more could I say to you? This is a man who thinks with his heart. His heart is not always wise. This is a man who stumbles and falls, but this is a man who tries. This is a man you'll forgive and forgive, and help and protect as long as you live. You will not always say what you would have him say, but all at once he'll say something wonderful.
to him?
She will go. She knows he needs her.
I will tell him she is anxious to come. I will tell him it is she who needs him.
That also may be true. This woman knows many things, but this I think she does not know.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty is reading the Bible.
Ah, Mrs. Anna, I think your Moses should have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses, Moses, Moses. Here it stands written by him that the world was created in 6 days. Now you know and I know it took many ages to create world. What is your opinion?
Your Majesty, the Bible is not written by men of science, but by men of faith. It was their explanation of the miracle of creation, which is the same miracle whether it took 6 days or many centuries.
You have come to apologize.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but...
Good, you apologize.
Your Majesty,
I accept.
Your Majesty, nothing that has been said can alter the fact that in my country, anyone who makes a promise must...
Silence! Tell me about President Lincoln of America. Shall he be winning the war he is fighting at present? Does he have enough guns and elephants for transporting same?
I don't think they have elephants in America, Your Majesty.
No elephants? Then I shall send him some. Write letter to Mr. Lincoln.
Now?
Now? When else? Now is always best time.
Very well, Your Majesty.
From Friar Maher Mongert, by the blessing of the highest super agency in the world, the King of Siam, sovereign of all tributary countries around and adjacent, etc., etc., etc. Do you not have any respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time, and in this country no one's head shall be higher than the king's, and in present you shall so conduct yourself like all other subjects.
You mean the floor? I'm very sorry, Your Majesty. I shall try not to have my head as high as yours, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I couldn't possibly work that way, or think.
You are very difficult.